Yeah.
Hi.
I'm Madame Donut, and I own Donut Dynamite with my husband. I was born and raised in the Philippines, and I have two other siblings, and my mom have always been quite good at figuring out what our strengths were. My sister was very good at organizing the house, so she cleaned, and my brother worked the farm, and I ended up in the kitchen. So I've been cooking for the family since I was about 9 or 10 years old. We cooked in clay stoves, so I had to make fire about 3 times a day just to cook food for our meals. We didn't have refrigerators, so we needed to make fresh food all the time. I think because we were poor. And I think that being poor, in a way, helped us become more in touch with our food. I always loved donuts. My very first job was actually at Dunkin' Donuts when I was 15. I did not think I was going to be making donuts for the rest of my life after that, but you always have a soft spot for it. I think donuts are very humble, and also they're the underdog of the pastry world. And I found it to be challenging, changing people's minds about donuts. Because when I tell people I wanted to make donuts, they're like, really? You're a CIA-educated pastry chef, you want to make donuts for a living? And I say, yeah. When I decided to start a donut business, I thought, we'll make brioche-style donuts. Brioche is pretty much in the same family as croissants, which was my first baking project. It's actually called the rich man's bread in the pastry world. It's an enriched dough. It's also probably one of the more complicated doughs to make. Actually, we always hear the quote, "Let them eat cake," by Marie Antoinette. But if you actually look at what she had said, in French, she said, "Let them eat brioche." Because brioche is that, as I said, the rich man's bread. It's the Cadillac of all doughs. And I wanted to make the Cadillac of donuts. So, brioche donuts it is. The cooking channel messaged me on Facebook. They said, "Madame Donut, we are paying attention to you. You make beautiful donuts. We'd love to invite you to compete in Sugar Showdown." And I said, no. Typically on television, cooking competitions are so based on time. You have a limited amount of time, you make what you can make with the secret ingredients, surprises, blah, blah, blah. And I don't believe you can make a perfect product with that platform. Perfection comes in time and repetition. And then a few months later, we were looking for a location to open a store. And it's really quite expensive to find a shop here on Maui. And then friends from the previous owners of the shop we're at right now, they were leaving the business and they called us. They're like, "Hey, I know you're looking for a place. We think we have a perfect spot for you." But then reality sets in. Yeah, sure, we were looking, but do we have the money to open a shop? And then I thought about it. I was like, cooking channel, that's in Canada, right? Okay, we'll do it. You can set aside pride just a little bit for $10,000 because we really needed that cash to open a store. So we went, and so again, if we weren't gonna be able to do what we want or what we normally make, we were there to at least compete and still push ourselves, not to take the easy route, but still prove to everybody that we do something creative each time we put our heart and soul to it. But when somebody walks in here, it's like, oh my God, a donut! And like the face, that excitement, it's like, oh my God, this is so good. Nobody says that about a salad. I'm so sorry, but that's the truth. But people come in here and they get so excited and just look at me like, oh my God, thank you so much for doing what you do. And that's fulfilling. I want people to be excited about what we do, and they are. And we're gonna continue to do what we do until those faces disappear, but they keep coming.